Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to look at this small ficus tree and up-pot it into a bigger pot just to let it put on more size. These are, when I trim my ficus trees, sometimes if it's a long shoot, I'll stick it in one of these little grow pots here and as a cutting, let it root and start growing. And that's where this one came from. It was a cutting off of one of my larger ficus trees, and I put some wire on it to give it some styling, and pretty happy with the way, the bones of it anyway. We've got nice first branch, second branch, got some back branch options, and it's got nice movement in the trunk. So like I said, today it's going to be a quick video. It's just going to be sliding this one into a bigger pot. Don't need to do any styling on it. Just looking at the wire, make sure it's not biting in. Maybe a little bit there, but so I may take this wire off to see what kind of shape it's in. Make sure it's not biting in. If I need to rewire it, I will. But so first, I usually just use one of these trays and dump everything out in here. Yeah, this needs a repot. Some of the roots have been coming out the bottom. So yeah, we're overdue for a repot probably. And once these ficus trees, get into a bigger pot, they grow really pretty quick during the summer. So we're first part of May right now in Texas, and it's really starting to get warm out. So these guys are really going to put on some growth over the next couple months. So thought I'd go ahead and get it in a bigger pot and let it continue to run. I can straighten out some of these roots here. Just use my hands at first to see what kind of shape the roots are in here. A lot of nice fine roots, so we're good shape there. They've kind of started circling the container. I want to see if I can get them kind of flattened out, spread out a little bit. Something like that. This one's kind of going back on itself, so we'll straighten him out. There we go. I think that'll work. So we've got our tree here. So let me get the pot ready to go. Like I said, I'm going to up-pot this into quite a bit bigger pot. Just kind of test fit it here. I think it'll go somewhere in the center-ish. So, and these pots I use have holes already cut in the bottom for wire, nice drainage. So I like using these pots. It keeps the cost down instead of trying to put them all in a ceramic pot, or a round deep grow pot. I always like to try to get them into shallower pots like this, just so I don't have to fight a deeper root base that's been grown in a deep pot. So go ahead and get a nice layer of soil in here. a little bit higher, I think. It's probably good enough. Let me see if I can get this positioned in here right. Something like that. I think will work. Go ahead and get this tied in. Use the pliers here to cinch this up a little bit. See if I'm happy with that. I can lean it forward a little bit. I think that'll work. Cut off the extra wire. And poke that down in there. And fill it up with some more soil. Making sure I get that nestled in there nice and good. Yeah, I just love working with these trees, these tropical trees during the summer. Man, you can do just about anything to them. You can repot them. And they just really take to the warm weather and really just start rocking. And I think that is just about going to do it. Like I said, quick video today. Just thought I'd bring you along on, how I kind of develop my trees from cuttings on up to getting them in bigger pots, a little wiring on them just to get a little movement. But speaking of wire, let me go ahead and take this wire off here. I think it should hold its shape. These guys, especially when they grow fast, they usually lock the shape in pretty well. Especially when it starts biting in, you kind of know that it's grown enough to take hold. And I think this guy is taking hold, so get this wire off of here and I'll be a lot happier. let it continue to grow throughout the summer. But the hard part of this tree is done. It's got it rooted in, and then got some branches in a decent spot, you know, with the right, left, back branches. So yeah, not a bad little start to a new tree. So let me give you a quick spin around here. There's the front, there's the left side, there's the back, right side, and back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.